All right, all right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to It's Your Perspective Talk Show. My name is David, aka Kimber, aka Christian, alongside.
Bingy soup?
Yeah, so we back at it again?
Yes, I.
I just want to say real quick, man, this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. What else? We have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on that number as well. But most importantly, you have to go to our website, streaming live from the vi.com. Go to that website, click on the tab that says Watch Us Live, and you'll be able to see the show tonight. We also have email if you're too shy to call or text, streaming live from the vi@yahoo.com as well. We're in a high-tech, low-tech studio for our guest tonight, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio or TV, internet only. So you got to get your iOS phone, your Android, your iPad, your tablet, your Mac, Windows, or Linux PC. Open up your browser, type in streaming live from the vi.com, and you'll see the show tonight. We have two Facebook pages. Check out all our recorded live shows on youtube.com and ustream.tv. Want to give a quick shout out to the CHS class of 1982. Big ups to all our classmates. But most importantly, salute to all our past guests. Thanks for being on our show. We're on Twitter as well. Tweet with us at VI Perspective. And we're moving straight forward and up. The show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Maggie's Party Decor, Supersonic Computer Services, and Added Touch Boutique in Sunny Isle Shopping Center here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Check out our website for the contact information there. And Soup, you ready?
Yes, I.
Bless that mic, man.
All praises be to the Almighty King of creation. Rastafari lives. Education develops the intellect, and the intellect distinguishes man from other creatures. It is education that enables man to harness nature and utilize his resources for the well-being and improvement of his life. The key for the betterment and the completeness of a modern living is education. But man cannot live by bread alone. Man, after all, is also composed of intellect and soul. Therefore, education in general and higher education in particular must aim to provide beyond the physical food for the intellect and soul. That education which ignores man's intrinsic nature and neglects his intellect and reasoning power cannot be considered true education. A well-organized education should not be one which prepares students for a good remuneration alone. It should be one that helps and guides them towards acquiring clear thinking, a fruitful mind, and an elevated spirit. All praises be to the living eye King, Rastafari.
All right. Yes, sir, Soup, thanks for that. Soup's been blessing us from the very beginning here with the It's Your Perspective poem. So we do have a special guest in the studio tonight. There she is right there. Thanks for coming in the studio here. It's Melanie Johannes-Titre. She's with the Interchanges for Girls and Boys Council, Inc. Welcome to our studio tonight. How you doing this evening?
I am excited. I'm excellent. Happy to be here.
Okay, good, man. So we've been after your organization for a while to get you to come on here. It's kind of worked out perfectly because school just started yesterday here, for at least for the public schools. I think the private schools started last week. And so you're representing the Interchanges for Girls and Boys Club, and this is a sort of a after-school, day school as well?
We have a homeschool program in the daytime.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to just kind of give us a little insight about what you're doing, or do you want to just kind of go right into the PowerPoint?
I'll go ahead and give an insight.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Melanie Titre. I am the CEO and owner of Interchanges for Girls and Boys Council. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Interchanges, we're a nonprofit organization that partners with private and public schools, government agencies, and other community organizations to provide quality aftercare programs.
Melanie, what inspired you to start this after school or this homeschool program to begin with?
Well, what inspired me to start the after school program is actually when I relocated to Florida to finish my studies at DeVry University. I was a single mom, and I moved with my two young daughters, and one who was just entering junior high school, the 7th grade.
Right.
And I started to notice a lot of different changes as she go into her teenage life and puberty and all the good stuff that comes along with it. And I'm the mom that has everyone over to my home, so I get to know who her friends are, and I get to see some of the same changes in her friends. So I get to see it's not just her.
Right.
This is this age group. So I wanted to be the best mom, and when I looked around for help, I couldn't find any. So I decided to be part of the solution.
Yes, right.
So I went ahead and I bought curriculum. I studied them, even though I didn't have a clue on what I was doing.
Right.
And the dean of my university, he got to learn what I was doing. He talked to me about it, and I explained to him that I'm young, I'm broke, I didn't have any money. And he was so excited about what I wanted to do, he told me to call him by 5 o'clock the same day. And he went ahead and sponsored the entire program for my whole senior year.
Nice.
So that's how Interchange is the birth.
Got into
Yes.
So you started in Florida, and
I did. I started in Miramar, Florida at DeVry University, and then I relocated back home after graduating because I know the children of the Virgin Islands really needed this program.
right.
okay, so you actually were dealing with kids. You actually had a facility that was a home care and aftercare in Miramar, Florida.
In Miramar, Florida,
Florida,
it was
okay.
just after school programs, and it was held at DeVry, at the university itself.
At the right
okay.
itself.
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to figure out where that came, how that came. But okay.
So, do you have some of the professors from the DeVry help you, or you? How that
No.
worked out?
After the first program, I wanted to become certified because I really enjoyed it. The parents loved it. And the dean sent me to become certified in program facilitation.
Okay.
And
okay.
then how I started to become a nonprofit, they had a senior project class actually assist me in the nonprofit certification process.
Okay.
So, are you nonprofit for Florida or for St. Croix also?
Both,
Both.
yes.
Okay, great.
And
Oh.
Texas,
And Texas.
yes.
Okay.
So you have facilities in all these locations?
Not in Florida anymore, but in Texas, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. So you are branching out a little bit. So when you think of home care or homeschooling, I think of being at your home, getting your education, distributed to you. But so kids come to your facility, and this is what you
Yes.
still call home.
They come to our facility, and we still call it home because the programs that they're using, we use two different programs. One for the elementary students, which is called All-in-One Homeschool, and the other one for high school students is called the Penn Foster High School Program. So what we do is we facilitate the homeschool process. It's still a homeschool program, even though they're coming to our facility, because parents still have to go to work.
Yes.
So they have to go somewhere.
Okay.
And it's easier for us and the whole team to be able to help a large body of students accomplish passing that homeschool program.
Okay.
Can I ask you how many students you have in your elementary program right now?
Right now, we have about 80 students.
Homeschooling?
Yes,
80?
yes.
Whoa. Okay.
And in the after-school program, we can service up to 200 students. They don't all come to our facility, but we go to the different schools and we do the programs at the designated schools.
Oh, okay.
Do you train your staff to do this? Is there a particular training to do this program that you're doing?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Because we're not counselors. We're caring adults who provide information and resources.
Right.
So we have to be trained that we're not here for when you learn more about our social programs, then you'll understand where this part comes in. But we're not counselors, we're facilitators.
Okay.
So yes, there's a special training for our staff.
Okay. So you have 80 students there every day?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. That facility doesn't look that big, but so this is K through high school?
K to 12, yes.
Okay. Okay. So what is the breakdown as far as students go? Mostly elementary or middle or high school?
We have a variety of everyone.
Okay.
From first grade all the way up to 12th grade.
Okay. And you mentioned these two programs. So is one of the programs just for elementary or?
Yes.
And then the other, I've heard of the other one. You said Penn and Foster?
Penn
Penn
Foster.
Foster.
Penn Foster, that's for more high school.
It's for high school.
Okay. I've heard of that program.
How long you doing this in St. Croix right now, Melody?
Well, I've been doing after school programs for the last 8 years and homeschool for the last 2 years. This is our 3rd year.
Okay.
However, this year we just did a merge for the homeschool program where we merged with CJM Learning Institute. So they have partnered with us and we have merged our 2 homeschools together.
Okay. When you say merge, can you elaborate a little more?
Yes. They have a homeschool that they were executing, and we execute one too.
Right.
So we decided to work out of the same building and put all of our children through the same curriculums, which is the all-in-one homeschool and also the Penn Foster program.
Okay.
And these are accredited programs.
All right, that's what I was about to ask you.
Yes.
Is has any other the students graduated from high school and move on yet?
Definitely, they have graduated. Some of them are attending UVI, and some of them have gone abroad to the mainland.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Do you follow up with your students when they leave you?
Of course. And they also, when they come to visit, they always come and look for us.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So are you a teacher? Did you say, are you a teacher by trade or?
Well, I have a bachelor's of science, and I have a certification in program facilitation.
Okay.
And I have worked in the public schools at the John Woodson, at the St. Croix Educational Complex. Yes.
Okay. Okay, good.
Are you looking any more student right now, Melanie? Since school
Not
start?
for homeschool.
Not for school.
But for the after-school program, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So is there a fee or a cost for getting enrolled into this your programs?
Yes, right now we have a special going. Our usual price is $150 per month, but now we have a special going until September 12th. It's only $75, $20 registration, and $20 insurance.
Oh, really? Okay. That sounds pretty fair. So the program, the homeschooling program is basically what, from 7:30 to 3:30? Some
7:30 to 3 p.m. because we have after schoolers coming from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
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 So any other ones that in the homeschool attend your after school program too?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, I would have never imagined that many students.
You need to come and take a tour. We have an upstairs. We have a 3,000 square feet building. You need to come and take a tour.
Well, I've been there a couple of times, but only into the lobby area.
Oh.
So I've just never imagined, because Sue was asking me, about were any of the children there, and I said, well, I think so. I mean, I kind of hear them there, but to say that there's like 80, I don't hear 80. I maybe hear like 2 or 3 kind of piddle paddling around.
Yeah.
But that's a big crowd. So you are you there doing any teaching yourself, or you just go to sort of the administrator?
No, I'm the executive director. We have certified teachers teaching the different programs.
Okay.
And facilitators in the afternoon.
Okay, so you provide lunch and all this kind of stuff too?
We can, but we don't provide lunch at this time.
Okay.
We have lunch that the children bring in themselves, and we
Okay.
also sell different snacks and stuff.
Okay.
So they walk with their own stuff.
Okay. So does your programs allow a student to like, if, a young lady wants to get into nursing, to sort of, as she gets into junior high and high school, to sort of get on that track?
What we have that could go in conjunction with that is we have a college and career readiness for our teenagers. And yes, then we'll be able to direct her on what colleges she could apply to, how to gain scholarships, what GPA that she should be trying to attain, so
Okay.
she could get grants and so on.
Okay.
Is there any talk about partnership with UVI or any other local, in any local high school or parochial schools here in St. Croix?
Well, we partner with different high schools already. We are going to be approaching more, but we do different programs for them from time to time anyway.
So you go into the school and run after school program too?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I see here that you got Melody and one of the PowerPoints here, transformation training programs from male youth to adult. How that works, is that something that the young men them are interested in? Is that something that they are interested in doing? How is the feedback with the young males?
For most of the young men that are in our programs, they enjoy themselves. The program is actually a leadership and an entrepreneurship program where a young man is able to learn 6 to 8 different careers over a school year. So we have a lot of hands-on in automotive, landscaping, computer and TV repair. So it's actually fun stuff, graphic designs. Sometimes we go to learn at the Small Business Development Center. We take them over there to learn about entrepreneurship and how to do a business plan and start to get their mind career oriented. So for the boys that participate in our program, they're very in tune, very excited. They show up on time every day. So that program is going quite well.
Okay.
What is the qualifications to be enrolled in your program, Melody? For the day for the The homeschooling program.
For the homeschool,
Yes.
well, you have to bring your report card. First of all, your parents have to actually want you to be homeschooled by signing you out of the public school system. They have to bring their last report card, their immunization card, and then they have to do different assessments to make sure that they're being placed, in the right grade,
Right.
and also to see if they need any type of additional resources. And then we register them and they start on in the program.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now, we have a PowerPoint. We're going to just sort of go to that. We're going to start here. This is the main page here.
Want to take a break?
You want to take a break, or are you good?
I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first page here. This is just the main page here. So we're going to go on here to the second page here. So you can just sort of talk about what we're seeing here. I don't know if you can follow along with your copy there, or can you see
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
So what you're seeing here is our LEAP After School program. That's an academic program. We have two academic programs. One is the LEAP, which is for students who is doing exceptionally well in school, and their parents want them to continue to stretch their minds. LEAP stands for Learning, Enrichment, Advancement, Preparation. So this is one of our after-school academic programs. We also have an ASAP program. It falls under the LEAP umbrella. And this is for students who are having any type of challenges or struggles in a certain subject area or across the board. We work with those students Monday to Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. We also have the parents schedule meetings with the teacher. We accompany the parent to the schools where we can sit and meet with the teacher to find out what is it going to really take to make this child successful. When are the tests, the quizzes, how often homework are given, is the child participating in class, and we just really want to get a well-rounded idea on this child, the progress, and how to make them be successful.
Okay. So we're going to go on here to the next slide here. This is more of the LEAP.
Right.
Homework and Help After School Assistance Program from 4th to 12th grade students. Okay. And then you want to mention here?
Yes. Classy University is under the umbrella of the Elite Charm School. And the Elite Charm School is for young ladies. We help young women to present their best selves. We help them to become well-rounded by teaching them how to walk, how to sit, how to stand. They do lots of things like cooking, swimming, health and nutrition, public speaking. They learn about self-esteem and confidence and just what it takes to be, I would say, a virtuous woman.
Okay. Okay. And you have, I guess, 3 categories here for girls, 6 to 17 and 12 to 17 and 6 to 11.
Right.
Okay, so we move on here.
This is the I Must Voice program.
Okay.
And I must stand for I must know, I must trust, and I must believe in myself. We try to encourage our young males to have a positive mentality, to participate and be stretch their minds when it comes to education and career, to be career driven. So this is one of our most successful programs. In this program, we also do college tours and trade school tours at the end of the school year, where we take our boys, and not only our boys alone, boys and girls,
Right.
from the 9th grade level up, because 9th grade is when the GPA actually starts to count.
Right.
And the earlier that they take this college tour and get to see the universities and learn what is the requirements to join the university, what GPA they should have, where could they get scholarships, how to fill out an application, just to help them get a step ahead.
Right.
Okay. And this empowers?
This is just a general statement about what we do. We empower, we encourage, we uplift the young people of our community.
Okay, perfect. And here we have some graphs here.
This is just to show the different building blocks of after-school programs and to show the benefits of after-school programs. To look at a child who attends an after-school program versus a latchkey child. Between the hours of 3 and 6 p.m. is where most young people sometimes could get into risky behavior, sometimes that could lead into teenage pregnancy, and just other type of activities that if they were in a supervised environment could have been avoided.
Okay. Okay. And moving on here. This is the after school program.
This is the after-school program that we're now advertising. On September 9th from 6 p.m. we have our open house where parents can come out. They can take a tour of the facility. They can ask questions. They could learn more about the programs. They can meet the different teachers and facilitators that will be working with their students. And then they can just hear about all the different great plans that we have for the rest of the school year. And most important, they can take advantage of the special that we have going for $75 per month, or an affordable cost of $18.75 per week.
Okay. So
Melanie, you want to tell the people then where you are, where you located?
Sure. We're located in Aspire Business Center. That is the same plaza with Neighborhood Pharmacy or Natural Hair Expression.
okay.
Just past St. George's.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, the question just kind of slipped my mind there. Oh, so is your school year the same? Is it all year round, or is it the same as you follow the same as a regular school system? You know, like
We do. We follow the same school year calendar.
Okay. Now and do you get any assistance from the government at all when you're doing this?
Well, we get assistance from Department of Education when it comes to the after-school programs. They contract us to do some programs in the different schools.
different schools,
But overall support is still very much needed because we are a nonprofit organization.
Right.
Okay.
And they have a lot of different families from low-income households that some children can't afford to be in the program, and some of those children really could use the help.
Okay. So over the 8 years that you've been around, has I guess obviously the membership has grown. Did you start out with 80 students from year one, or is it kind of grown, 30, 40, 50, and now you're at 80?
When I first started off, I started off with 10 students.
Okay.
And after the first 10, it just keep doubling. It went to 22, and each program, because each individual program carries their own count.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just gave you the count for one program,
Got you.
but each individual program carries their own count, and our largest programs are the ones that are held at private and public schools.
Okay. All right. So as we move on here, we're going to click on here to the next slide here. And this is Notebook Station.
This is an initiative that we had about 2 weeks ago at the Sunny Isles Back to School event, where we were able to assist children in the community with school supplies. And there we gave out 510 notebooks, all free of charge, to make sure that our students are prepared for the
Right.
classroom work.
Great.
Okay. How you guys managing with supplies and stuff like that? I guess obviously you have to get those things yourself.
We do a lot of fundraising.
Okay.
And we receive donations from different companies.
Okay. Okay. Good. So moving on here to the next slide here. I guess this is just sort of a.
This is the event that took place in Sunny Isles the day that we were distributing the
The
notebooks.
Okay.
Okay.
And this year, for
It
the
looked
whole
like you had
back to
a
school,
large turnout, Melanie.
yes, it was excellent.
Yes.
We were well supported from the community, I must say, and I thank the community for your continuous support.
Okay. Okay. So you're back and forth between here and Texas with
Yes.
with your organization, and so in Texas, are they doing the same exact? Is it the same exact structure, or they have different this sort of a different program kind of thing happening there?
In Texas, we're not as large as on St. Croix because St. Croix is the foundation.
Right.
Last year, we only had one program, and that's because that's the way I wanted it.
Okay.
Because I wanted to get to know their culture and so on. But this year, we're going to have 4 different programs, and the same 4 programs that we have here, which is the 2 academic programs, and then the Elite Charm School and the I Must Boys program. So we'll have those same 4 programs on the mainland.
Oh, really? Oh, I would think that it would just be the opposite. That up there would just be huge.
Where in Texas
It is.
you at?
It's overwhelming. I'm in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Austin? Okay.
Okay. So as we continue on here with the, go ahead, Soup. You got a question?
Is it in like a Caribbean neighborhood, or
No.
just an urban setting? Just
It has more, I would say, Latinos.
okay.
Because it's very close to Mexico.
Mexico, right?
But no, I haven't really met anyone really from the Caribbean.
Okay. Okay.
In Austin?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. All right. So as we roll on here with the PowerPoint here, we have, I guess, another slide here with some activities here. I guess this is part of.
That was the activity at Island Center. We partnered with M&Z Promotions.
Okay.
They had a backpack of knowledge back-to-school event.
Okay.
We participated and give out free school supplies and backpacks.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Roll on here to this next slide here. Funding is needed.
Funding is definitely needed, even if it's to fund one child or to fund a program. A program is 20 children or more. We humbly asking the community if anyone could assist with funding. It would be greatly appreciated, not only funding financially, but supplies or volunteers to help us in the different events that we have year-round.
Okay. So are your teachers volunteer? Are they all volunteers, or they receive some type of
No, our
basic-
teachers receive
some basic
a salary.
pay? Okay.
They do.
Okay. All right. Good. So moving on here. This is more than 8 in 10 parents living in rural communities support public funding of after-school and summer learning programs. Okay. So move on here to the next slide here.
This is where the donations will go. It will go towards scholarships. Like this year, we gave out 5 scholarships at the Backpack to Knowledge event. We're always in need of computers because the more students that we get, the more computers that we need so everyone can be able to complete their assignments on time.
Right.
And volunteers are always needed, even if it's for 1 day, 1 month, or for the entire school year.
Yeah. So what are the classroom sizes like? Like, 12th grade. I mean, how many 12th graders do you have?
We try to keep that group to 20 because it's a lot that goes into those students, especially when we get to the entrepreneurs aspect and looking for different companies in the community that could take them on to do career shadowing and so on. So we try not to make that group too large.
Okay. Okay. And so one teacher per class? So
We have 1 teacher and 1 helper.
1 helper. Okay. Okay. So as we roll on here, the PowerPoint presentation here, go on to the next slide here. Like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
And share with your friends, I guess. What else here? Moving on here. Any comments on that? I guess that's it. And then of course we have the telephone number there.
Feel free to give us a call. Ask any questions that you may have. Come on out on Friday. You have a whole wealth of information on each individual program. And feel free to bring your children.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's it right there. So we're gonna take a quick break right now, and our guest tonight is Melanie Johannes-Titre. She is with the Interchanges for Girls and Boys Council, Inc., right here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and also in Austin, Texas. This is the HR Perspective Talk Show. We'll be right back. Stand by.
But all they do is fight against it. When I feed them borders, me see that them fence it. Okay, then out of Babylon, I'm going to make an exit. Cause I tell you mine who you lying round, spend time round. They could be the same one putting you down. Mine who you smoke with, crack joke with, cause them corrupted. Hey, me tell you mine who you lying round, spend time round. They could be the same one after your crown. Mine who you smoke with, crack joke with. Caught to vanity, them addicted. Hey, well up front, them go on like everything safe. But as you turn your back, them want tear down your face. I strangle you, manangle you with them shoelaces. That's why me chant a psalm every day just in case. Because Rastafari know strictly love alone, they use them one show. Anything you say, you hear, that's what you know. So from the wicked man don't borrow. So them can't come tax it and show. Hear me tell you mine who you lying round, spend time round. They could be the same one putting you down. Mine who you smoke with, crack joke with, cause to vanity them addicted. Hey, me tell you mine who you lying round, spend time round. They could be the same one putting you down. Mine who you smoke with, crack joke with, cause them corrupted. Say that them a friend to the end, but tell them a will and come again. We find out them a bad mind. Friend to the end, but tell them a will and come again. use them already draw the line, yeah. Friend to the end, but tell them a wheel and come again. Cause you can't block, you shine. Friend to the end, but tell them a wheel and I come again. Black woman, so sweet and fine. Hey, mind who you lie round, spend time round. In a day's their time, greater is the one within iron eyes, and he that is of the world. You will find out enough of them has lost their soul, you know. Yeah, yeah.
All right. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian, alongside.
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, Soup, we're back.
Yes, I.
We got a special guest in the studio tonight, Melanie Johannes-Titre. There she is right there. She represents the Interchanges for Girls and Boys Council, Inc., right here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
And I guess as we kind of come to the end here, talk a little bit more about the after school part of what you're doing there. You said it's I guess if I go to Purby Larson, my parents can take me over to your facility and I can do some constructive things between 3 and 6 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
You can either take part in a program for your academics or tutoring, or if your parents just need you to be in a safe environment, because we have a lot of fun activities, planned, structured activities for someone who already finished their homework and they just need to be in a safe environment until the parents arrive. So we're even open to that.
Okay. No bus service or nothing like that, right? So parents drop off their kids and
well, currently we're working with different schools to have transportation services provided. Within the next 2 weeks, we're finalizing which schools those are going to be. And the principals are very open to it and very helpful and assisting that process. So probably in the next 2 weeks, we would have transportation for a small cost to the parents.
Okay.
Melanie, the school had just opened up. Any tips for the parents? Anything you want to say to the parents?
Oh, yes.
About school?
A few tips that I'll give to parents is participation. You have to show up.
Key.
You have to show up. You have to be involved. Go on out to the schools, meet the teachers, actually sit with your child and come up with a successful plan for the school year.
Right.
Look at the report card from the year before and look at, even if your child made a 70 or a 70-something, every parent grading is different, but for me, a 70 is unacceptable because it doesn't leave any room for the child to make a mistake.
Right.
And they're only human. They will make a mistake.
Yes.
They might miss a homework or they might not study for a test. And when you're writing on a 70 average, any failing grade that you make is going to take that average down.
Yes.
And you have to work extremely hard. So I advise the parents to participate, get involved, go to the schools, find out about the homework, the tests, the projects, get some type of notebook and write these things down or a calendar. We are going to be launching a product in the next 2 weeks that will assist parents in this aspect. I will talk about it in another 2 weeks.
Okay.
Another thing that parents could do is in the mornings when your children is leaving, try to pray with your children and try to plant seeds of positivity in their minds. I'm a mom and I know how hectic the mornings can be, but this is not the time to tell your child a whole bunch of negative things because then they go to school with this energy. So I do advise that even the night before, try to think about what is the positive statement you're going to tell your kids tomorrow morning before they leave out to school. And lastly, parents, single or married parents, please try to patch up the parental relationships for the benefit of your children. Fathers, I encourage you to participate just as much as the mothers. Show up in school. It makes such a big difference. And those will be my closing tips for the parents for the new school year.
So real quick, do you have a PTA association kind of a thing at your organization there?
We have a parent support group.
Okay.
We even have one online on Facebook. It's called Your Partner in Parenting. That is our slogan because that's what we do. We are the parents' partners in parenting. We are here to assist them and support the school system and assist parents on their journey towards parenthood.
Okay. All right.
Give us
So
the number again, Melody, please.
Our number is 340-719.
I think I have it right there. Go ahead.
1725.
Okay. And this is the facility here in St. Croix Virgin Islands, and then she also has a facility in Austin, Texas. So we want to thank you for coming through. And
Thank you for having me.
Sharing about this great organization here. This is the Changes for Girls and Boys Council, Inc. It's a homeschool with an emphasis on the after-school programs. We can come in from 3 to 6 and be entertained by, I guess, schoolwork or extra work or maybe some kind of extracurricular activity, maybe some...
A safe haven for your children after school.
Yeah, just someplace safe to be until your parents...
And you'll be learning something at the same time, too. So.
Yes. So our guest tonight is Melanie Johannes-Titre. Thanks for coming through and spending some time with us. I just want to say, Soup, that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do have another show tomorrow night on Thursday. So on that note, Soup, any final words?
Melody, I wish you more success in what you're doing. Continue doing what you're doing. May the Most High guide you and bless you. One perfect love.
Yeah, we like to say one perfect
Thank
love is our prayers and his blessings. When you put them all together, get one perfect love, man. So on that note, we're out. Guys, have a safe night. We'll see you tomorrow night on Thursday. We're out. Peace.
Re-educated, evaluated, thoughts of the past have faded. The only thing left is the memories of our related. And I hate it when someone dies to get all hurt up for a silly gold chain by a chump. Word up. It doesn't make you a big man, and you want and go and dish your brother, man. And you don't know that's part of the plan. Why? Because rap music is in full demand. Understand? Self-destruction.